So I was out in middle to late April, and I found a bunch of these spearing doing exactly what I'm showing you here, which is just completely sitting on the bottom still. And I think that as surf fishermen and, even freshwater fishermen, bow fishermen, whatever, we often think about bait, swimming around, being active in the water. They're at the surface, they're drifting into the current, they're whatever. But actually, a natural bait behavior is to be still, to conserve energy. And I think that when we're delivering our lures, our plugs, it can be important sometimes, especially when you're targeting larger fish, to remember this. So spearing is obviously not a large fish bait, but this is a perfect illustration of what I'm talking about. So I'm going to find you some more spearing here. So you can see, here's some what we normally think of, right? These darting bait fish that are swimming around that you can see there. But actually, most of the time, they're doing what this guy's doing here, which is just trying to conserve energy and doing as little as possible. So you can see that fish just came in from the left side of the screen. He zooms in, and then he just hangs out. And so when we're delivering our plugs, we should be thinking about potentially, lots of slow, subtle motions, and then twitching. I think this is pretty typical, but this is a good representation of this. Also, as a side note, I think that this video right here, which I've slowed down, illustrates an actual delivery method where, you can be thinking about twitching your plug and letting it drop to the bottom and letting it sit there. And that can be really hard to do. I am terrible at it. I'm much too, I guess the word would be ADHD, or, I get bored really quickly and I have to keep moving my plug and I want it to, be doing stuff. And it's very hard to just let it sit there. And in these situations, again, saltwater or freshwater, when the water is cool or cold, it can be valuable to just let it sit here. And I can tell you, there were a lot of stripers on this bait. It was just very hard to get them to hit.